country in East Asia, it has a population of a mere 3 million people, which was originally conquered on horseback. And it is known for its nomadic culture with thousands of herdsmen who live in a vast wilderness where the gospel has just never been able to penetrate. Many of these nomadic people, they live in a structure called a gur, which is a large round tent that you can pack up, put on a camel and move across the country, sometimes up to 11 times a year. And so small villages of isolated and needy people dot the landscape of this beautiful country, as you sometimes have to travel more than 50 kilometers in order to reach the next Christian, which often is just one family. Mongolia has been one of the last political countries in the world to gain a Christian church of any kind. And just 30 years ago, thanks to the initial work of foreign missionaries, the number has grown from a mere 4 Christians to where today we find over 80,000, which makes it one of the fastest growing Christian populations in the world. In the past, largely because of foreign missions, the Mongolian church, which is just a generation old, has seen a slow indigenization of leaders and has not shown a strong desire to plant indigenous churches itself. Today, the Mongolian Christians, they realize that they are responsible for their own future, as the initial wave of missionaries have now retired or otherwise departed. And this has left the young church in Mongolia facing its own challenges with a lack of trained and mature leaders. And so during our last 2 visits to Mongolia, Harvesters Ministries has had the opportunity to introduce a model of church planting, which is completely dependent on indigenous leaders who train other new leaders. And so for many of them, it was a very different form of how things used to be. But they have since embraced multiplication church planting, which is led by Mongolian pastors as the key to church growth. And so through National Believers, we will be able to see those, even in the vast wilderness of Mongolia, now come to Christ, accept Him, see people baptized, be united in a church and become disciples who make other disciples. And so through the church, we will see God's mission accomplished, both among believers and by believers in Mongolia, with God's Spirit leading it, with the ongoing commitment of indigenous pastors leading a new era in Mongolia.